This is TDS, one of the greatest Roblox games ever made. But how did we get here? How did a school project become someone's legacy? The journey of this game is pretty confusing, but a great story overall. Let's stop glazing it already and get into the video. Uh, roll the cinematic intro. Why isn't the intro stopping already? Dude, just cut it out, cut it! So, the story begins with Blue Natural, and as I mentioned before, he has a school project. He then gets the idea of making a tower defense game, calling it Tower Defense Simulator. Very original. And on June 2019, the game finally released to the public. It didn't hit any big numbers until one day.
This is another Top Rolls remake, but it's actually pretty well built, and it's kind of more or less like the same original game, except that they have animations and they have their own little.
John Roblox made his first appearance in the game, along with his video about it. He had around 50k subs then, so of course he gave a lot of influence to the game. A few weeks or months later, below, thought that the game was getting boring, so he decided to add the first ever event to the game. The Sword Fight on the Heights event has been released, adding a new game mode, boss, and tower. The game was doing very good, but then came the Area 51 event, which added another tower, game mode, and for the first time, an enemy which could kill towers. The game was part of Roblox event during that time, and that's why the Area 51 event was released in the first place. A while later, it had one of the biggest updates, the Mega Update. This was one of their biggest updates, adding both insane mode and golden skins, and other stuff like the new skin system. But 5 days later, they released something even bigger. And it is Halloween event 2019 added the Shredder Tower, nowadays the Slasher, Secobot, later on added games to Hidden Waves, Further Wastelands, and the Duck Hunt event. And after all of this, TDS has sadly been broken because of the hardcore mode live event. It was filled with so many bugs. Over 100,000 players were devastated by the delays of this update, which was supposed to bring Evolved Towers, a new golden skin, and a whole recode along with it, forcing the developers to turn the hardcore mode into a testing place, now called the Overhaul Update. And that was like half of the video. Anyways, I am no longer sick, so I can continue making this video. My bad for the huge delay. It was like supposed to come out like 2 weeks ago. Right now it's the 27th of September. So yeah, bye bye. Continuing the video. So after all the drama surrounding the hardcore mode live event, they released the most infamous event known for its length, the Halloween 2020 event, which I started playing TDS during that time, taking 6 months. Yes, 6 months to end. Oh, and also Frost Invasion released, which is my favorite event because I beat it. Frost Invasion released in the summer of the following year, which took even more time to end. Then started the modern era of TDS, the Solar Eclipse event, the most hyped-up event ever in the game, adding 4 new maps for the event, the night system, a new tower, voice acting, and mechanics overall being the prime of TDS. Then the most controversial tower release being the Engineer, costing 4,500 gems, which upset the community very hard, which forced developers to make the winning amount of gems go from 150 to 300. Then came the lack of updates, the worst era of TDS, which only added 2 skin grades, a new event, which was a copy of the last. Basically the Fantasy Center, but Christmas. Very stupid. A few months later came out the Lunar Overture event, which added cutscenes. What are the developers on, bro? Anyways, it added 3 acts, free UGC for those who beat the event in time, basically a medium amount of players. The last act being a bug-filled update with a winning ratio of 0. The developers even lost 1 week of progress because of it. Oh, and Krampus was here too, I guess. So now we're in the most recent years, 2024 and 2025, with a hell lot of content, adding the Mercenary Base, new game mode, Molten Rework, Frost Invasion 2025, Hexcape event, Gatling Gun, Patriot Commander, Mako DJ, DJ Rework, Game Master Cook Boss, Please Donate event, Sledge Rework, Frost Blaster Rework, Trapper, Commando Rework, Halopunk, Harvester, Snowballer, Elementalist, Firework Technician, and Consumables. All of this came from the previous year. Moving on to 2025, we have the Hunt Mega Edition event, into that Hunt 2025 event, into Summer event. A lot of events this year, also adding features like PvP, Skill Tree, Tower Works, and a new tower being the Hacker, which they made female, of course. And 2 weeks ago, or like 3 weeks ago, they also added the Takeover event, so that's the best update it had. Well, that's all for today's video, I guess. Thank you all for watching and have a good day, I guess. Bye bye.